we're talking basketball, the NBA playoffs. I want to talk some Knicks. We're going to Madison Square Garden because this may be the best competition in the East. Knicks, Cavs. No one's picking the Knicks at all to win this series whatsoever, except I believe me and you both had the Knicks winning.
Yeah.
And surprising, there were some unsung heroes, some unruly heroes for the Knicks in this game. Josh Hart off the bench, 32 minutes, 10 rebounds, 17 points. While injured, he made that like sidestep three. And I mean, that basically sort of sealed it for the Knicks in that game. So I want to know, how important do you think this win was? Game 1 on the road versus the Cavs. How important do you think this win was for the Knicks?
It was crucial. I mean, that really, for many people, unexpected. But to win the first game on the road, and know that you've got right now you got the home court advantage. You took it away from the Cavs in the first game, and the Cavs are the higher seed. So I think it was a huge win for the Knicks, one of their biggest wins in a long time, right? And I think that I looked at the stat sheet, right, and I looked for one or two things that really made the difference. The rebounding. Right? The Knicks had 51 rebounds and the Cleveland had 38. Right? And look how close the score was.
Right.
Those rebounds made a huge difference. And I agree, Josh Hart, he really stepped up. Right? 17 points. That was unexpected. And 10 rebounds, too. He made the difference on rebounds. Right? 51 to 38, and he had 10. So you expect Mitchell Robinson to get a lot of rebounds. He had 10 as well. But Josh Hart is not that big a guy.
Right.
He's a guard. So he really played extremely well. And if he can keep that up, that bodes very well for the Knicks.
Something that I was surprised by in this game is the Cavs never really had a lead. Their largest lead was 2 points.
Yeah.
The Knicks were mainly in control of this game throughout the entirety of it.
They had pretty big leads there, and then they kind of shrunk, and then they managed to pull it out at the end.
And they almost choked at the very end.
And, Jalen Brunson, he started out terrible. Right?
Yeah.
He got into foul trouble. He hardly played in the first half. The second half, he controlled the game.
Right.
He was the major difference for them in the second half.
In the first half, Jalen Brunson only had 6 points, and I believe he ended with 27.
Yeah.
So he stepped it up in the second half. But I think a crucial part of this game for the Knicks was the second chance points. Like you said, the rebounds. Yeah, the rebounds led to 23 second chance points, only 12 for the Cavs. They had 16 shots that were second chance.
Yeah.
They made 7 of them. So, first of all, RJ Barrett had a horrible game. Shot 2 of 12, and he made 1 of 5 from 3. The only 3 he made was when his defender was at the foul line.
It was his first playoff game.
It was bad. It was bad.
Yeah.
But still. Jalen Brunson, like this is the reason why the Knicks went out to get Jalen Brunson. When they couldn't get Donovan Mitchell, they had to find the next best option.
Key pickup.
Absolutely.
Key pickup.
Absolutely.
Very smart pickup. I can't believe Dallas let him go.
Hey, it was Mark Cuban maybe getting a little stingy.
Maybe.
Maybe.
It was a mistake.
Absolutely. I mean,
the other thing, I don't know why Obi Toppin doesn't get a few more minutes.
That's what I've been saying that for 3 straight years.
How come he doesn't get more minutes?
3 straight years. Obi Toppin is efficient. He's good. He defends very well. He doesn't get any minutes.
Yeah, he had 9 points in 14 minutes.
I mean, you kept quickly out there. He shot over.
Yeah, he had 4 rebounds too, right? Let's see. Yeah.
Obi Toppin, he had 4 rebounds.
4 rebounds.
4 rebounds, 1 assist, 9 points.
Yeah.
He looks great. He's the second highest plus minus
great
guy
out there too. He's big. He's mobile.
Yeah.
He looks really good. I don't know why he doesn't get more minutes.
Emmanuel Quickly had basically 10 more minutes than him, and his only points were, I think, free throws. That was it. He was 3 points, 0 for on the floor, though. 0 for 5 from the floor, 0 and 2 from 3. He got 10 more minutes than Obi Toppin. Personally, I don't understand that. Obi Toppin, like I've been saying for the past 3 years, Obi Toppin needs to get a lot more minutes. He needs to be your 7th or 8th man. Meanwhile, he's not getting any playing time. Josh Hart, honestly, I think you can make an argument, put him in the starting lineup over a guy like Quentin Grimes. Quentin Grimes didn't have a very good game. Josh Hart for the Knicks. That was a great pickup. One of my friends said that the Knicks overpaid for Josh Hart. Well, if Josh Hart's going to give you this type of production, name a price for him. I don't think you could overpay for a guy that literally saves the first game on the road against a team where no single media coverage is giving you a chance.
Barrett didn't have a great game. Quickly had a very poor game, too.
Right.
He only had 3 points in 23 minutes.
Jalen Brunson and Julius Randle, he started off nice. He ended the game okay. He had 19 points, but he didn't shoot very well. 30% from 3 of 10, and 7 of 20 from the floor.
No, he had 10 rebounds.
But he did have 10 rebounds, which is the big thing.
I'm sorry, I said Mitchell Robinson had 10.
No, Mitchell had 8. Yeah.
He had 8.
5 turnovers though for Julius Randle. 5. It was not an insanely efficient game, but I feel bad for Osman on the Cavs. He guarded Jalen Brunson. He got cooked on the 3. On the 3 by Josh Hart in the end of the game. The sidestep. Osman was Josh Hart's guy.
Yeah.
So I sort of feel bad for him. But Donovan Mitchell, 38 points. What the Knicks need to do with the Cavs is what the Celtics did with Giannis last year. Donovan Mitchell's going to get his. However many points he scores, that's how many he's going to score.
That's what they did when you look at the score sheet, right? Donovan Mitchell had 38. Nobody else had even 20.
Right. You got to slow down the shooters.
Jared Allen was
like Mobley, like Darius Garland, like Jared Allen can make some threes.
Garland had 17 and Allen had 14. That was the next 2 highest scorers. The rest of them were in single digits.
Right.
So you can't win with one guy.
Knicks played like the Cavs are the number 1 defense in the NBA this year. The Knicks outperformed them on defense. They played much better defense on the Cavs than the Cavs did on the Knicks. It was surprising just how well the Knicks played defense. I mean, Jalen Brunson out there, he's a good defender. And what I'm surprised by is the way Jalen Brunson transitioned from being Luka's number 2 to being a counterpart number 1 with the Knicks. Like I've said, you could argue who's the number 1, Julius Randle or Jalen Brunson. You could argue whoever's the number 1 there. But I would say 1A, 1B is Julius Randle and Jalen Brunson. The way he could step up and be that number 1 type player for the Knicks, it's impressive. And that begs the question again. Did Mark Cuban really think that it was all Luka and Jalen Brunson wasn't worthy enough to be paid as their number 2? It makes no sense.
They went to the conference finals last year with that team, and Brunson was a key piece of it. And the chemistry in those players was great.
I think Luka got hurt in the first round of that playoffs last year. Jalen Brunson carried them through that first round.
Yeah.
So I don't understand what exactly it was.
Well, their loss was our gain. We root for the Knicks.
Yeah. I mean, I picked the Knicks in 6, and this win right here set the tone. Like that. That's very crucial.
The Knicks in 7, so we'll see.
Yeah. I mean, I feel good about 6. I said.
Yeah, it might be 7 if they have to go back to Cleveland.
They would need to lose 1 at home, I think, for it to. And
it's possible. I look how close this game was, and look how good a player Donovan Mitchell is. If any one of those other guys even steps up in a big way, it could make a difference.
I just want to feel how loud Madison Square Garden is going to be in Game 3. I want to understand, because if the Knicks get on some sort of run, the roof is going to be blown off because they're just going to go insane. Obi Toppin gets a nice fast break dunk. Madison Square Garden is going to absolutely explode. So I think it's going to be very, very interesting to see.
Madison Square Garden has waited quite a long time for the Knicks to be really good.
They were in the playoffs, I think, 2 years ago against the Hawks.
Yeah.
And Trae Young just did a huge number, and then the Hawks were never the same after that playoff run. That was a Cinderella.
Celtics.
I think they made the conference finals as well, and then they ended up losing to it was the conference finals against the Bucks, I believe, and the Bucks went on to win the championship that year against the Suns. So
the Hawks, they've fallen a long way, man. They made the playoffs, but they got smoked by the Celtics in the first game.
They were down by 30 at half, and then second half they came back a little bit.
Yeah.
They made it somewhat interesting.
They got it down to 12 points, I think. The Celtics took off again.
Yeah, the Celtics, though, they probably just said, hey, you were up by 30, take it a little bit easy. So Game 2 is going to be very, very interesting. I think Game 2 is tomorrow, if I'm not mistaken. But hi, everybody. Thanks for watching. Make sure you subscribe here to get the latest from the show. Also, if you want to check out the full episode, make sure you click the I in the top right-hand corner right now. If you want to listen to this show anywhere you go, make sure you go to anchor.fm/The Harvey Hour or anywhere you get your podcasts.